Why would you move to Cumming, Georgia? I've made a number of videos covering why you would want to move to some of the different cities around Atlanta, and today we're covering Cumming, Georgia. If you're new to the channel, here is a quick recap. Cumming, Georgia is located about 30 miles northwest of Atlanta up Georgia Highway 400. It's going to be just past Alpharetta, and I say this every time I talk about Cumming, but if you're going off just the strict city limits, Cumming is very, very small, population about 8,000 people. However, if you can include everyone who has a Cumming address on their mail, then Cumming takes up like 85% of Forsyth County, and it's absolutely massive, with a population closer to like 200,000. Now, because of that, most of the time I equate the city of Cumming and Forsyth County interchangeably. If I'm talking about one, I'm going to be talking about the other. Now, let's get into why you should be thinking about moving here. Cumming, Georgia has some phenomenal schools, and it's really one of the main reasons a lot of people end up moving here. So let's go down the list and check some of these out. I'm pulling data from niche.com and gradeschools.org. From niche.com, we're looking at the letter grade, and from gradeschools.org, we are looking at the rating out of 10. Forsyth Central is right in the center of Cumming, near City Center. It gets an A- on niche.com and a 6 out of 10 on gradeschools.org. South Forsyth is, you guessed it, on the south side of Cumming, Georgia. It gets an A+ on niche.com and a 10 out of 10 on gradeschools.org. This is a really good one, and the homes in this district are typically a little bit higher because a lot of parents want their kids to go here. West Forsyth is over on the northwest side of Cumming, heading towards Canton. It gets an A- on niche.com and an 8 out of 10 on gradeschools.org. Really not a bad school at all, and you get typically a lot more house for your money over in this area. North Forsyth High is on the north side of the city. It gets an A- on niche.com and an 8 out of 10 on gradeschools.org. Finally, we have Denmark, which is also on the south side. It's certainly more densely populated down there, which gets an A+ on niche.com and a 7 out of 10 on gradeschools.org. The school is fairly young, but has quickly risen to be a top tier school in the whole state of Georgia. Cumming's actual downtown is pretty terrible. It's just a small cluster of courthouses and municipal buildings. They were looking to create something for the community. Instead of revamping the current downtown, they just went ahead and developed a brand new mixed-use development fresh from scratch. It's called Cumming City Center, and it's just to the north of the downtown area, right over the tree line of Forsyth Central High School. It is a great gathering space with a huge green lot right in front of the stage. All the restaurants are kind of built in the round facing the stage, so anytime there are events, live music, or sometimes they'll just put on whatever the biggest sports game is at the time, you can sit in the outdoor section and just be a part of the event while you're getting some really good food and drinks. They also have a mini golf course, so if you want to have a nice little activity to do while you're there, you can check that out as well. They're also about to make some big expansions with 74 single-family homes, 368 apartments, a Hilton hotel with a conference center, police headquarters, all set to open in 2026. If you're looking for some really great real estate options, let me know, because this would be an amazing place to live. If City Center isn't quite enough activity for you, then Cumming is going to have really good accessibility to some excellent surrounding areas. The big one is going to be the city of Atlanta itself. Cumming is about 40 to 45 minutes north of downtown Atlanta, depending on traffic, obviously. It's right off Georgia 400, which is kind of like the northeast side's express lane into the city. If you work in Buckhead, Sandy Springs, or Midtown, or just like heading into the city for events, concerts, Falcons games, it's totally doable without feeling like you're way out there. Georgia 400 has also been expanded in some areas, which helps keep the flow going during those rush hours. Plus, a lot of folks have flexible or hybrid work now, so occasional drive into the city doesn't feel so much like a grind. Cumming's also got great access to a bunch of other fast-growing, fun suburbs. Each has got its own vibe, so depending on what you're into, it's going to be pretty convenient to explore. explore. Alpharetta is 15 to 20 minutes to the south. Great shopping, the Avalon, amazing restaurants, really fun downtown, super modern, super walkable. Dawsonville is 20 to 25 minutes north. This is the gateway to the mountains. It's got outlet shops, quick access to Lake Lanier's northern spots. Canton is about 20 to 25 minutes west. This has beautiful scenery, great parks, and an excellent downtown area. Even Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport, which is way down on the south side, is still reachable in about an hour. So if you travel a lot for work or for fun, being close to the highway is going to be important. If you don't feel like driving, there are shuttle services and park and ride options around Forsyth and North Fulton. So you can have a quiet backyard and space to breathe, but still hit up city life, trendy restaurants, or mountain trails, all within 30 to 45 minutes, really in any direction. If you need help dialing in the best area for you, go ahead and reach out to me. My information is below in the description. You're also gonna see it right here at the bottom of the screen. I help clients relocate here all the time. Call, text, email, I'll be able to help you figure out which area or areas will work best for you. Always happy to answer questions or just have a conversation. Northside Forsyth is a great hospital. It's part of the Forsyth family of hospitals all around Atlanta. There's Northside Cherokee, Northside Atlanta, Northside Duluth, as well as tons of smaller medical centers scattered just about everywhere around here. These hospitals are known for offering really great care and service, and they consistently rank well for patient satisfaction and clinical outcomes. If you're elderly, maybe you're retiring here, maybe you have a loved one or some ongoing medical needs, this can be a big deal. Having access to a major hospital just a few minutes away can make a world of difference. If being outside is your thing, Cumming, Georgia is gonna be a great option. There's tons to do outdoors, and it's all pretty close by. Sawney Mountain Preserve is a local favorite. It's got miles of trails, forest paths, and some awesome views at the top. Super peaceful, especially at sunset. The hikes aren't too intense. They're great for kids, beginners, or just getting some fresh air. There's even a visitor center with some fun nature exhibits and rock climbing if you're feeling super adventurous. Then you can't talk about Cumming without bringing up Lake Lanier. It's the major lake on the east side of the metro area and definitely the biggest. It's perfect for boating, fishing, paddle boarding, or just floating around on a tube. Tons of people spend the weekends out here, even some living here full time on the lake. There are little beach areas, restaurants with views, spots to dock your boat and grab a burger. The minute it gets warm, everyone is out there. If you're into walking, biking, or just zoning out in nature, the Big Creek Greenway is your go-to. It's a long paved trail that winds through woods and along creeks, super peaceful. You'll see people walking dogs, jogging, pushing strollers, biking, you name it. And it's shaded most of the way, so even summer walks aren't too bad, although I definitely would recommend the mornings. Also, Cumming and really the greater Forsyth County area are packed with really well-kept parks. A few standouts are gonna be Fowler Park, definitely. It's got a skate park, playgrounds, tennis courts, and it's also connected to the Big Creek Greenway that I just mentioned. Central Park, this is on the northern side, big fields, walking loops, playgrounds, and tons of sports stuff. Sharon Springs Park, this is one of the more low-key parks, but great for soccer games or just tossing a frisbee around. And if that's not enough, you're just a quick drive from the North Georgia mountains. Places like Amicalola Falls, Blue Ridge, or even Helen are perfect for a day trip or a weekend getaway. One of the biggest reasons people are talking about Cumming, Georgia these days is the crazy amount of growth that's happening. And it's not just homes. Certainly, there are lots of neighborhoods popping up all over the place, but there's a bigger picture that's really making Cumming feel like it's leveling up a bit. Over the last decade, the population has been climbing fast. People are moving in from all over. Actually, especially from Atlanta, because you still get that suburban peace, but with way more room, great schools, and way less traffic stress if you stick to the northern side. To keep up, developers have been really busy. New housing developments are everywhere, from big family homes to modern townhomes to entire master plan communities with pools, trails, even coffee shops baked in. At the same time, commercial growth is on fire. Places like Halcyon, City Center have turned Cumming into more of a go-to spot for eating out, shopping, hanging out with friends. It's a mixed-use village vibe with restaurants, a food hall, cool shops, even a dine-in movie theater. Super walkable, always, lively and energetic. But the biggest news is the Gathering at Forsyth, an absolutely massive $2 billion development that's coming soon. It's being built just off of Georgia 400 near Ronald Reagan Boulevard, and it's going to change the game for the whole area. Here's what's coming. Tons of shopping and dining, hotels, office space, even more housing baked into the development, and the crown jewel, a huge 18,000 seat sporting arena with a strong push to bring professional hockey back to the Atlanta area. This is a similar idea to Truist Park and the Battery over in Cobb County, where they plan to bring professional sports right into the suburbs. This project would basically put Cumming, Georgia on the map as a legit entertainment destination in North Georgia. You're gonna be able to catch a concert, a game, grab dinner, and maybe even live right next door to it all. If you're thinking about moving to Cumming, Georgia, one of the nicest surprises is just how much variety there is when it comes to housing. Whether you're just starting out, looking to upgrade, or planning to retire somewhere peaceful, there's something for everyone around here. You're gonna find plenty of single-family homes, which are the most common around here, certainly. These range from more affordable starter homes in the low 300s all the way to big custom builds that go well over $1 million. A lot of these homes are in very pretty neighborhoods with perks like pools, tennis courts, clubhouses. If you're not looking for a big house, there are also townhomes and condos kind of scattered around everywhere, especially near the shopping and dining spots. And we're talking about exits 13 and 14 off of Highway 400, if that's what you're looking for. Now, if you want something a bit fancier, Cumming has a good number of luxury and gated communities, places like the Manor or Polo Fields, where you're gonna find upscale homes, golf courses, and a lot more privacy. If you're a retiree, you're gonna have a lot of options with several 55 plus active adult communities. And if you love the water, there are some beautiful lakefront properties near Lake Lanier or even on Lake Lanier, ranging from, even just a cozy little cabin up to some really big lakeside estates. Price-wise, there's a solid spread here. You can get into the market for around $300,000, but most homes are gonna fall somewhere between $400,000 and $700,000, with median home price at $625,000 as of this recording. If you're looking for luxury, it definitely goes up from there. Cumming has been growing fast, so there are certainly a bunch of new construction neighborhoods popping up too, especially on the northern side of the city. You're still gonna find some older homes, especially near downtown, but the new builds come with all the modern touches and community amenities. There isn't much commercially in that northern area yet, but as they build more, you know that the businesses are gonna be right behind it. If you're looking for something on the ground floor that's going to have the best appreciation over time, this would be a great option, as long as you're willing to drive a little farther to Target in the meantime. Now, if this sounds like something you're looking for, give me a call and let's get that relocation process started. If you're looking for something different or you just want to explore some other options, go ahead and check out this playlist right over here. I've got vlogs, map tours, guides. You can learn all about these different suburbs around Atlanta, or even better, just give me a call. We can chat about it directly. I'll see you in the next one.